Good morning, everyone. Well, today we're back with Ginger over at Ginger's Corner, and we are using our base pages that we made previously. And this one I actually made just with like leftover strips of paper. Like if I cut out a a half an inch off, like to do a framing or something, or from branding strips. So it could have been anything. Now this here, it's got a couple of butterflies. This is like a Prima paper, and I actually have a piece of it here because I cut a couple butterflies off it. So this is what it looked like, and I must have cut part of it off for something. And so anyhow, I have had strips of it, and I'm actually going to cover those up today. And this is a picture of the grand twins. And they had just started preschool. Well, I don't know how long they had been going, but this was actually a day that they were off to preschool, and my daughter took a picture of them. And then I'm going to be doing one of him where she got a picture of him. So even though he's cut off here, he's going to be in another one later. So I'll go ahead and tape it down. And, I didn't think about this actually as being a base page. I thought I might cut it or trim it down and have it be something else. But I love this. I love the colors in it. It's just so pretty. So I'm going to put that. It actually says for you here. This was part of an ice skating paper, maybe. I don't remember what the name of the paper was. It's going to say for there, but I'm going to kind of cover up part of it, so I'm not going to care that it says that. And do you think I can see my invisible ruler? Okay, so I'm going to put it about here. And I feel like this is maybe my strips of paper were not straight. Let's see, I'm gonna try it this way. Okay, I think that's good there. It looks straight. Okay, now because of that, I decided I was gonna cut a little, I grabbed this and cut a couple of pieces of paper off of here, because I decided I didn't like just the half a butterfly. And so I'm actually going to cover that up. I didn't think it was going to bother me the day that I made it, but I guess it does. And I'm just going to put that here and cover it up. And then I'm going to do it right here too. This part, that's not much. Oh, and it probably gets covered up with embellishments. And so I'm just going to cover up this piece of it, and I'm going to cover up more on this one side than the other side, because that's how much paper I could get out of there easily without cutting butterflies, because I love that. Okay, and I just think this is just, I love all the colors on there. I just think it's so pretty. Okay, I had gotten this sheet of Mintay, what they call elements, and it was like just a sample. And so anyhow, I've cut out those, so it's not actually from any collection that I've ever seen, but they're so pretty. So I thought I'm going to use those today, and I'm going to put them right here, and one of them I'm going to stick here, and I think I'm going to put dimensionals on them. That's my small one. Where's the bigger one? You'd think I would look for this stuff ahead of time, wouldn't you? I just had them here. Where did they go? Okay. Oh, hidden. Okay, so I'm gonna just lift up the books, or maybe I should just lift up the hat. Okay, I'm trying to decide what's overlapping. Okay, and then I'm going to use a couple of small ones down on the little ribbons of the hat. Yeah, I don't know if this was some collection that I missed or some collection that's in the future, but it's a beautiful collection, or a beautiful set of elements, and I would love to have a collection, whatever it is, whatever they were doing with it, because all the pieces are just so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. I just love this little stack of books, even though they're going off to preschool only. I just thought it looked pretty with this paper, so I'm gonna use it. Oh, and I seen that they were holding hands. It's just so cute. Okay, and I'm not putting that down all the way because I'm gonna take this. Oh, and there must have been other embellishments on the back. The last time I got something from them, they didn't have it where there was 2 different sides, which I was grateful for because I hate to have to pick. Okay, so that's there. And that one's pushed down now. And then I'm gonna put this little hat there. This looks like a little jar of love notes. There's little hearts in there. There's an envelope. And it's all in a jar with like little twine tied on it. It's super cute. Oh, I adjusted my camera so maybe I won't be going off the top anymore because had it right up to the top the other day, I noticed. Okay, so I'm going to put that right in front, and it kind of looks like it's set in front of the books now. And I have one of the butterflies from that Prima paper, and I forget what that was called, but you know, it's a lot of scraps right now. Okay, and I put that on there, and I forgot to put on my dimensionals. I just put glue underneath the body part of the butterfly, and then I put dimensional on the wings. And I think they're going to be too big for one part, but I think I need the bigger ones. I try to have these done ahead, but sometimes I forget. Okay. I see little dots flying around. It's just them. Just the little backs of the dimensionals. Okay, and then up at the top, I've got this little bird in a birdhouse. Again, with those pretty greens and the pinks. Oh, what did I do with my title? I don't even know. I have a title someplace. Oh, here it is to my side. I was covering it up with my arms. Okay, I do have a title that I'll put on. I'm going to put them on before I do this and before I do that other butterfly. So I'm going to put the title here, and it's just going to be called Preschool Bound. And here it is. And so I'm going to put it down, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the title there, Preschool Bound. And I've got another butterfly that I'm going to put up by the little birdhouse. Also cut from that Prima paper. And just push the body down, and then the dimensionals stay up. And then I've got one thing about doing the base pages, I'm kind of pulling out these other things that I don't normally use. Now I've got these like color little color boxes. This one has white, which I actually didn't use anything from it. But I have these little pink buttons that I took out from my pink little box. And I'm going to put those here, kind of like they're enamel dots. I'm going to do a little cluster of them. And this will hold them. And this is just that, well, they used to call it Scotch Quick Dry, but now they're calling it Scotch Quick Dry Tacky Glue. A mouthful. Okay, so I've got that one there. And then I'm going to put one up here by the birdhouse. Or where was I putting that? I got to find my little cheap picture. Okay, and I'm going to put that right here. And then instead of enamel dots, I've got these little pearls, and I'm going to use them. And I'm using these little green ones because I thought it would be pretty to have, bring out that green again. And it's a really pretty shade of green. It's kind of like a, I don't know, is it like a emerald green? But I thought it'd just be pretty to use that little bit of green. Kind of splashed around here and there. Oh, flipped over on me. That's not where I want it. Yeah, let's see, I'm gonna probably put 5 over here because I wanted to put 2 there. And let's see where I want to put them. I just love these little embellishments. Okay, I don't know where I want the other one. Maybe there. Okay. And then I'm going to put some up here. Maybe a little trail behind the butterfly. Sometimes I like to do that. Okay, so that is it. That's simple, and I love this paper. I hope I have these colors again in my little jars that I'm keeping the strips in, because I love how this turned out, and I love the colors with the whole layout. It's just so pretty. Okay. So I'll be back tomorrow. I will have close-ups at the end. And oh, there's a link down below that takes you to the page where we're all putting all these, and or anybody who's making the base page layouts. Because we're not making the base pages. We've already made those. Now we're just doing the layouts. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I don't know what I'm doing yet. I finally got my photo paper so I can print more pictures. So I'll probably do one of those ones that I started or got ready. I thought I had a plan for and couldn't print out the pictures. So I'll see you then. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.